Please text the word "Temple" along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our surveillance team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any distracting behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using the complimentary or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or other establishment. If you still want to be a part of the tournament,
and an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got MP, Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2. MP outside. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. That one drops for them.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
DiVincenzo against Morant. Randall deciding where to go with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
MP outside. Pass to Morant. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
Shot clock at 6. Aldama, the pass to MP. And another 3 for Memphis.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, the Grizzlies. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
Both of these teams have been making it look easy from out beyond the arc lately, showing off just how accurately they can shoot the ball.
Here's Morant. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Here's Edey. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
MP no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Morant. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. And again for 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the fourth. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Highland with it. 8 points in his last time out. They grab their own miss. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
They've got DeSumo. Kyle Anderson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Morant. Throws it up high. MP shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Highland misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
MP, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside, Anderson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside for Morant. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 16. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. On target from range.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Daniels. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got himself on the board with a three there.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Takes a three. Memphis with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. His first shot coming late. Aldama grabs a board. Here's Coward. MP outside. There's the three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
Changing gears now. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Santi Aldama out there with Edey, then it's MP, and it's Coward in at the two guard. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside McDaniels, pass to Randall, inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It's Morant capitalizing inside.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Now Randall, guarded by Aldama. Back to Daniels. Reed, a screen on MP. Goes up at the strike. McDaniels can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
It's tipped. No good that time. Nice D from Reed. Takes a step back. Randall finds Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he lobs it up top. 3 on 3. Here's McDaniels. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
McDaniels against MP. Now Morant. Give him 8. Back to MP. Over McDaniels. MP, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Randall. Edey against Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Sumu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Memphis also making a switch. Jerome's checked in. MP scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Jerome, no good. And here's Minnesota now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. The Sumu, the pass to Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
MP outside. Launches a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
MP, the pass to Jerome. On the wing, MP. He's got 15 to the middle. Outside Edwards, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ty Jerome. we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Randall outside. The 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Now MP. Aldama in the post. Randall's there. Edey. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Now Randall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And with all the defensive attention Randall gets, that kick-out pass is a vital part of his game.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Now MP for 3. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. Here's Edwards. It's off.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Cash from downtown.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Now Reed. McDaniels inside. By Aldama. It's money from deep.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
MP outside. The shot from 20 feet out. Nice. That one's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edwards. McDaniels outside. And he nails it.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's MP. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edey with a screen on McDaniels. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3, but they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take...
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
Yeah, as a leader, I'm always looking to get my guys involved before I get going. If I do that, they keep moving, cut harder, stay engaged. It's kindergarten stuff. You got to share. And a lot of nights, that extra intensity is the difference between winning and losing. tonight we got the win.
It was a great game, MP.
All right, thank you.
BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic.